All right, guys. So my name is Mike, and I am starting this channel just because I know that I love to reload. And with the pandemic and everything, even though components are really hard to find, within the last year, I've found a lot of the materials that I have right now. So I know a lot of you guys are doing the same thing, and girls are doing the same thing, and you're looking for information. And I think one of the best ways to learn is through watching videos like this. And I've learned most of what I know through watching guys like Johnny's Reloading Bench and like a ton of others. That's just one. But I thought I would do some of the same thing because, why not have more of a good thing? So I'm going to start this out by doing a 308 video. So 308 is what I shoot. I've got a 110 tactical, Savage 110 tactical, 24-inch barrel, and love the gun. It's awesome. And I've got a lot of 308 brass, and I've got a lot of 308 bullets. I also make 308 for some of my buddies and my father-in-law and family and things like that. So today I am looking to make a load of these Barnes 150 grain TSX bowtail. And the powders that I'm looking to use today are IMR 4166 in this very first video, and IMR 3031. The brass I'm using is just regular good old Hornady brass. And there's a lot of videos that show you how to trim, and you can see I got a Gracie trimmer that I got for cheap off of eBay. Actually selling it on eBay right now. Although I was using it last night and I really like it, so maybe I'll take down the listing. Who knows? But a lot of guys will show you how to do the setup and what equipment they're using, and a lot of the reloading process. There may be some videos for that at some point. As you can see, I've got a mixture of things. This is a RCBS, and these are all Lee. So I use a lot of different things, but I mostly use Lee products. Anyway, I'm not going to show you guys the process of all of that stuff. The brass prep, even though brass prep is a huge part of what I do. But I'm not going to show you guys that right now. Maybe that'll be for another video of how I prep brass. As for today, we're going to load up some charges of 4166 and IMR 3031. And we'll go to the range and see what we get, and then come back and talk about what happened. All right. See you out at the range. All right, so we're back at the bench, and let's go ahead and take a look at, if I can get it pulled up here. Let's take a look at what we went out there and shot. So I would say, if I can get this set up here, I'll hold it. I would say if you're looking at the 4166, it started down here. And what I see a lot of times is like when I have the lowest velocity that I shoot, sometimes I get the best results. So of all of these, like it was trying to group at the very beginning, and this looks good. You know, and like if you look at these numbers, like it's just weird how you get that 2884, 2932, 2892. That's kind of a larger spread than I would like. But I mean, it's doable. But then you go here and you're like 2897, 2894, 2891. That's really good. So I wonder if that's like my shooting or what. I skipped a target there by accident, but not a big deal. But like ultimately, I'm not trying to push my velocities, and so you know, like that's probably me not hitting that shot right, the low one. Although it could be that 2845 velocity. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look at that shot and see. But I will probably load some up right in between there, 44.6 in the next video, and you know, just see if I can shoot a group with it. When we go up to IMR 3031 and we look at, you know, what we did there. So we started out at 42.3 and that looked pretty good. But, you know, you can see the spread there, the velocity spread, the 2860, 2861, and then you got that weird 2821 in there. So it's kind of odd. And then, you know, not great. You know, that's okay. I would take that. But again, like the velocity spread's kind of a lot. And you get up here, not great. Not great. And then like these two are interesting. If you look at these velocities, like 2912, 2919, 2919, it's pretty darn good. And then this one's good, 2916, 2918, and then 2860, which I don't know, that's probably 2860 is like, that's probably a misread on the part of the magneto speed. So like this is kind of odd for me. Like I look at this and I'm like, you know, is that like, so I had shot all these. This was my last two targets. So is that like, you know, shooter fatigue, or is that, I don't know. I've heard Eric Cortina say that like these, when you look at like these, you know, horizontal is okay, you know, so you see those two horizontal, but you don't want vertical. So I don't know if I really wanted to mess with it, I could probably like go in between there, 43.6 with IMR 3031. But what I'll probably do is like, I like the looks of this down here. I'm okay with that velocity as well, those velocities. And so I'm going to load up probably in the next video some 44.6 of IMR 4166, and we'll go from there. So anyway, you know, I'm excited to be on YouTube. I think it's so cool to be able to like share this kind of stuff, and I've learned so much of what I know in life, and about, you know, a lot of things that I've taken on and projects like this just from YouTube. So I think it's super cool. So we'll come back with another 308 video. I want to try another powder. I've got a powder that I picked up during the pandemic that I've never even opened, which should be cool. So it is Accurate 2200, which is a varmint powder, I guess, but you can use it for 308. And I've had good success with good old Exterminator, and that's a varmint powder. So I'm interested to try that Accurate 2200. So we'll come back. We'll try that charge of 4166, 44.6 grains of 4166, and then we'll look at the 2200 and we'll see if we can get these Barnes 150 grand TSX boat tails to group. All right, we'll see you next time. Remember, like and subscribe. Glad you joined me for my first video.